Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live from Watertown, Wisconsin, where we're going to be having our weigh-ins, and we're going to turn it over right now to our announcer, Info Joe, all the way from California, who's going to be calling our fighters out so they can weigh in here live here on YouTube and around the world. Shout out to everybody tuned in. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the YouTube channel as we're bringing you our Border Wars series right here from Watertown, Wisconsin. Let me go out to our announcer, Info Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, Watertown, Wisconsin, this is the official weigh-in for Border Wars 12, Unfinished Business, brought to you by The Boxing Voice, TBV, the #1 pound-for-pound boxing podcast on the planet. Make The Boxing Voice your choice. Sponsored by Adrian Clark's Protect Yourself at All Times, the Jones Wealth Academy, and the IBO. This event tomorrow will start at 6 p.m. Tickets for tomorrow's event are still available at the door. This also will be live streamed on the Boxing Voice channel. All right, here we're going to go with our first bout. And we have fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Jason Wilson.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, we have Jason Wilson in the building. So, Joe, let everybody know what weight he came in at.
Jason came in at 165 pounds.
His opponent.
And his opponent tomorrow will be from Deltona, Florida, the former title challenger, Keem the Dream Crespo.
Do you have anything to say for your opponent?
You got anything to say to your opponent?
Oh, man, he ducked one of my teammates, and he's going to regret it.
Okay. What are you doing this for? Is it for you personally, your family? You love the sport? Tell me what's personally, why are you doing this?
It's all about me. I'm competitive, so I took this up a while ago, and it just kind of evolved to this point, and I'm really jacked to be out there tomorrow, and I'm going to bring it for all 3 rounds, hopefully sooner.
Okay. We're looking for an entertaining fight. All right, give it up for Jason Wilson.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Jason Wilson weighs in, and his opponent will be Keem the Dream. And obviously, Keem is still en route, coming all the way from Florida. He's in Deltona, but obviously just got somewhere in Milwaukee. So Keem will be here for a later weigh-in.
Fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Avery Sioux City. All right. Avery weighs in at 147 pounds. Give it up for Avery, Wisconsin's own. Now, we have your opponent is not here, rolling with the punches. When he hears this, what do you have to say to him?
Should have been here on time. I get that you were driving, but should have been here on time.
Okay. What do you have to say to your family and friends? Or why should they tune in tomorrow?
They're going to see this guy get his ass whooped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. All right. Give it up for Avery, Sioux City.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin's own.
Shout out to Avery, man, for making it out.
All right. Our next bout. Ian Gadare out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Oh, this guy's coming out looking like Conor McGregor over here.
Yeah. Ready, 189 pounds. Ian Gadare at 185 pounds. All right, next we have out of Watertown, Wisconsin, Ben Lappin.
Whoa. Looks like Ben's a hometown favorite.
And he comes in at already 187 pounds. Actually, it's 186.5 for, okay, for Ian. All right. All right. All right. So can we have a face-off?
All right.
All right.
All right. Well, before we announce any other fights, we're going to have a quick intermission. And listen, if you're watching this live around the world, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. You got a few questions for them, Joe?
Yes. What should we expect from both of you?
Real steak?
Yeah. What's at stake for you? What do you expect from your opponent? What do you plan to bring?
Intensity.
Okay.
Not too much. I don't know. Getting in the ring for the first time. Hope to have a good time.
Okay. All right. This is your debut. Yeah. All right. How about you, Mr. Lappin?
We ain't going 3 rounds.
Oh!
We ain't going 3 rounds. It's not happening.
Okay.
Ben
Hey,
got
as
a
they
lot
say now, say less, right? Enough said, right?
All right.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
And listen, Ben has a lot of fans in the building.
That's it.
They're definitely cheering his name. We're going to take a quick recess and get to the rest of these opponents. So give us about 2-3 minute intermission, and we'll be right back. For all my people obviously watching there on YouTube, we'll be right back in a few minutes. Give us a few seconds.
check, mic check. Mic check, mic check, mic check. This is one. Okay. Mic check.
3 and the camera, remember. All the way up. Go all the way up to the night here, right there. And you're 1, he's 2. And don't forget the camera. Weigh-in shot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry for the intermission, but most of these fighters are traveling. Remember, this is a blue-collar event. These guys are just like you. They go to work every day. They have children, family, wives, all that greatness. So we were waiting on a few fighters. We had to take a quick intermission. Now we're ready to go, correct? All right. So at this moment, I want to announce to come on out Zeke the Freak Zorliano, all the way from Texas. Zeke, come on out. Yo, Bear. Turn to your fighter. All right. And Zeke is going to be fighting Chris all the way from Florida. Chris is actually he needs to win. Don't worry about it. Chris is actually coming from Florida. He's a friend of Jordan Baker. Jordan is obviously one of our most, loyal alumni listeners. He's been to Border Wars now maybe 3 times. And Chris just flew into Milwaukee. He's got to strip down. Most of these fighters have already weighed in, but not Chris. So we'll let him go first. Zeke, it's the first time you see your opponent. Go ahead, step on the scale, Chris. Don't worry about it. I'm multitasking.
All right. I just want y'all to know I came out here to get my name out.
Zeke, you're good. 168.2. Perfect. This is a 168-pound fight, right? Correct. So now you were telling us you just came out here from where?
Oh, yeah. I came out here from Plainview, Texas. I came to get my name out. Honestly believe I'm the best one out here. I'm going to show y'all my footwork and do everything that y'all see in an actual pro boxing match.
Now, you found out. Thank you. Now, you found out about Border Wars through one of your friends, Chris Vega. He's in the Marines, right? Yes, sir. Chris was supposed to be here fighting Keem the Dream, whose opponent just last weighed in. And obviously, Chris, being a military man, had to go out to Afghanistan. But he still converted a friend in Zeke the Freak, who's going to put on a show for you tomorrow night. So, okay. Well, this is what I'm spicing it up. So, first time you see Chris, man, what do you think of your opposition?
I'm not scared of nobody.
All right. Well, that being said, let me get on over to this way. Chris, man, how are you, man?
I'm good.
Wow. Are you a little nervous there?
Yeah, I mean,
okay. It's all right. It's all right. A lot of people, don't worry about it. A lot of people watching too, but only thing you got to do is get in the ring and swing, man. So this is the first time you see your opponent. What's your thoughts?
I don't know. I'm excited. Watching film on him it was nice. You know, he looked like he could fight, so I think it'll be good.
All right, I'm not going to torture you anymore, man. Let me get a face off, and I'll get you guys on out of here. Chris is ready to fight, man. He don't want to talk to his opponent. Zeke the Freak and Chris, thank you for coming in. We'll see you guys later. DJ, talk to us.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Info Joe, about what's going on right now as you watch these face-offs take off, man? You had Freak the Zeke, right? You had my man Freak the Zeke out there. And, you know, he looked like he was loose. He was confident, you know.
I'm liking how Freak the Zeke is looking, man.
I think the vibes right now from Freak the Zeke are, you know, he's going to go in there and impose his will, right?
Right.
Yeah, the confidence is there, man. And listen, you know, sometimes you get nervous. No, there's a little bit of nervousness in the inside, even of the greatest warriors in the ring.
Exactly.
And, you know, it's good to have a little bit of it. It's bad to have a lot.
It would be something be wrong with you if you didn't have a little nervous.
That's right. You know, Info Joe has participated in Border Wars, so
exactly.
He's actually one of our most elite and elder, or if I use that word again, he might jab me, but he's one of our eldest participants. But I'll tell you what, the matchup between him and Alex Lemon was, I mean, it was not stop, all right? For a guy that was 50 plus,
right,
50 plus,
exactly.
You know, guys moving like that, it's awesome. So, you know, guys get in shape, all ages, all weights, and I can't wait to see Zeke the Freak. What you think about the name?
Hey, Hey, he said he's gonna freak out.
He's gonna freak out? That's what he said to you?
Yeah, that's it. That's what it's all about.
Well,
he's gonna freak out. He's gonna bring the pain. That's what he told me in the back. You know,
The confidence was there. He shadow boxed, but again, never count anybody out. It doesn't matter. But we're going now to Nestor Gibbs as we continue this weigh-in.
All right. We're back, and we're going to go ahead and bring out to weigh-in I guess this is now his second time on Border Wars, but his second time in Watertown. So he's made an impression on you guys because he did beat a hometown guy by the name of James Clark, who's actually going to be fighting again on Saturday night. So I'd like to introduce Esteban Angolino to the store. Esteban earned the nickname Mr. Steal Your Girl, as he had a lot of women in attendance somehow, and he's never been to Watertown, Wisconsin. So, yeah. But, I mean, according to the physique, I can see why he would steal someone's girl. Stay away from mine. And Esteban weighs in at 175 pounds. All right, Esteban, you're in shape, man. Second time in Watertown. Tell us, what can we expect?
A lot of action, a lot of punches, a good show.
Now, you're going to be fighting a southpaw, and you're a southpaw yourself. Last time, I think you had an advantage. James wasn't really ready for a southpaw. How's it going to be kind of looking into the mirror, fighting someone exactly like yourself?
It's going to be the same thing. I'm going to win all 3 rounds, a victory.
Wow, all 3. All right, well, there you go. Esteban Angolino, where can they find you? Social media?
You can find me at Thaboxingvoice. Check it out. That's what I represent. That's what I'm here to do. That's Ness is the man. This is the show, and I'm glad everybody's here.
Let's go, champ. There you go. Now, obviously, Esteban's opponent is en route, Miguel Modeste, who is a southpaw boxer, and that's going to be a fantastic fight. They match up very well and are very identical or similar in many different ways. So we're going to go to our 6th bout right now, who is going to be James Clark, who did fall at the hands of Esteban, who you just seen. So let's bring on James Clark from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. James, step on the scale, my friend. Slippers and all. That's a man that's in shape. 168 for James Clark. James, thank you so much. Listen, man, obviously, I'm hoping you're here for redemption, revenge, right? You want blood. That's right. And you actually trained this time.
I did. I actually trained this time. Last time I was going to step in for someone who backed out because, you know, a lot of people like to talk, but a lot of people don't like to fight. So I stepped in there. No training. I just got in there against a good opponent. Esteban, I'm excited to see him fight. He's a good fighter, so I'm excited to see him win. I got another tough opponent from New York flying in, New Jersey area. And, you know, he messaged me and said, are you going to make the face-off? I want to make this professional. Well, here I am. So I'm here. I'm at the face-off. I'll be there at the fight tomorrow. I never back down from a fight. Doesn't matter if I got 2 days' notice, 2 months' notice. This time I had time to train. I'm not quite in fighting shape yet, but I'm definitely in better shape than last time, and I'm more polished. I'm ready to go. So you're going to see a lot better version of me tomorrow night.
All right, and for those that don't know, James Clark is actually a professional MMA fighter transitioning into boxing, using this as a way to get his, I guess, experience, because as a pro MMA fighter, he's not allowed to have amateur fights, which is with headgear, and kind of go through the necessary steps that a normal fighter would use. So James is using Border Wars for that, and we appreciate it, and we're glad that you came. Now, I do want to say, what do you guys think about this guy's hairdo? He went all the way out there, man. I mean, look, he took the time. He was like, Ness, I'm coming. I shaved the sides, just braided up. I'm coming for blood. So he's a killer. Let's go, James.
Hey, last time he said I looked like Thor. It's not a bad thing, but damn, I mean, I had to get a little bit more pretty for this fight. And, you know, I'll show you that, you know, I'm taking it a little bit more seriously this time. and I'm definitely ready for tomorrow night. I'm excited. I'm excited to fight. This is what I like to do. A lot of people get scared walking into that ring or get in front of these cameras, in front of this mic. A lot of people get scared of this. This is I love this shit. This is what I want to do. I'm so thankful for this opportunity to get in there and throw some hands where, you know, like in our last interview, I was saying, you know, my grappling game, my wrestling, all the Olympic training that I've done for wrestling, world team trials, you know, it made it too easy for me to win fights that way. I got to put myself in an uncomfortable position. I'm putting myself where I got to square up. I got to go toe-to-toe, and I got to throw hands. And I'm not scared. I'm ready. I'm excited to do it because it's not something that's new to me. It's just something that I'm working on. And it's the exciting part. I want to be a fighter. I don't want to be a wrestler. I want to be a fighter. So this is helping me build up, and I hope you guys are excited to see it.
Let's go. Tomorrow night, let's go, champ James Clark. So for those that don't know, James is actually going to be fighting someone pretty known in our community who took a break. His first fight in our community, chose to fight one of the best fighters we had, who's actually an international semi-pro fighter by the name of Coach Mitty. And Elias Lionez, the Lion, fell at the hands of Coach Mitty. So Elias is actually Alexander's cousin, and he'll be coming off a loss, just like James, so both have equal opportunity to get in that win column. We're going to go to our next bout. Right now, I want to bring out a very interesting fight. You don't want to miss this. Listen, get here early. You guys may not know everybody, but we got some pretty interesting characters, and this might be one of the biggest personalities in Border Wars, and I'm talking about Show Kid from New York City. Come on out here. Show Kid. Step on the scale, champ. Show Kid coming in at 162. His record is one big win. Now, this is a 40 and older club. What we call the 40 and older club is whenever a man who is either 40 and older steps in that ring, he gets in this knit circle. Only a few of us actually have done it, and he is one of them. He stepped in there with a guy 20 years younger than him and got the win. Now, his last time out here in Watertown, Wisconsin, he didn't get the win versus Mario Munguia, our co-host, but he's back, and he's also looking for blood. Show Kid, what's going on, brother?
Nothing much. Just came here to catch a body. You know what it is.
And who exactly are we killing?
Jordan Baker.
Why'd you choose Jordan? Because another thing you guys don't know is Jordan Baker from Florida is actually 2-0. One of his wins are by KO, and he's also maybe, how many years younger than you?
About 20.
About 20. What is it about these young boys?
Nothing.
Why do you keep picking them?
It's an easy fight, man. It's a tune-up, man.
A tune-up?
It's a tune-up for Keem, you know what I'm saying? He gonna get it next.
Okay. Well, let's bring out your opponent, Jordan Baker from Fort Myers, Florida. Come on out here. Come on this side. Stepping on the scale, Jordan coming in at a cool 160. All right, Jordan. How you feeling, man? Letting this guy is, I don't know. If I were you getting called out by a younger or rather older man, I'd be taking it some type of way. How you feeling about this?
I'm here to take a tooth.
I got you.
We got dental divas in the crowd to catch his tooth.
Oh, so we got the dental divas in the crowd to catch it too. So what you guys don't know is obviously Show Kid, unfortunately, in his last fight here in Wisconsin, he did suffer, you know, the loss of his molar at the hands of Mario Munguia. But he's back. Even losing the tooth in his last fight, he's back and he's 40 and over. That's what you got to understand. This is a man all heart. And you served, correct?
Facts.
I mean, let the people know. More
Facts.
personality. Cameras over here, champ.
Facts. Trained killers, light work right here.
Oh, trained killer. So what you were, like a SEAL, a Ranger, what?
It's classified. I can't talk about it right now.
I love it. I love it, man. Well, let me get a face off, man. You guys find it? These guys talk so much trash. You don't know. We have a small little iMessage chat where they just are constantly talking. Sometimes you got to turn it off. There's a Facebook group. And this is going to be an exciting fight without a doubt. Listen, gentlemen, thank you for spicing this up. Keep it moving.
What fight are you most excited about?
All right, all right. Okay. All right. See, that's getting.
So Doomsday, what fight are you most excited about?
I mean, thus far, man, listen, everything is exciting, man. I'm getting a lot of information from these guys this time around.
Yeah.
It's Border Wars 12, unfinished business.
Unfinished business.
You know, we dubbed it that because there is a lot of unfinished business. You know, there's a lot of fighters that have faced each other, and you know, they want to get back. You know,
Like James Clark.
James Clark.
It sounds like he's here for redemption, and it sounds like he wants Esteban if he wins his next bout.
I think he does, man.
Yes.
You know, he's looking good. James Clark is looking a lot more, how do you say, polished, like he said it himself. So. All right, guys, looks like we're going to continue this way, and we're going to go over to Nestor Gibbs, who is at the mic in between the contestants.
Back with our next matchup to weigh in, and this is actually a very interesting matchup. You want to tune in for this one as well because it originated right here in Watertown, Wisconsin. A guy by the name of Esteban Rivera, whose story I fell in love with after getting to know him. 5 years he's got clean, he's recovered, he was an addict. He chose boxing to help him in his recovery. Since then, I mean, he's got 2 businesses, and he had 40 people here wearing 40 Chino shirts, and I fell in love with his style and the type of fight that he put on. So I do want to bring out Esteban Gino Rivera from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yeah, you want to weigh in? All right. Gino weighing in at a cool 223. And keep in mind, he's fully clothed. This is a man on a weight loss journey. Gino. This is an interesting matchup and story because obviously, Gino, you put on a fantastic performance your first time out. You faced Tank from DC, who was 1-0 with one big KO over a 6'5", 268-pound heavyweight. But there was someone in the crowd when you were taking out Tank watching you, and he's here, and he is squaring off against you. How'd that make you feel to have someone come out to your fight, see how well you performed, and still not be afraid to challenge you?
Well, like I said before, can you hear me? Okay, like I said before, I mean, I respect him for challenging himself, but at the same time, I take offense to it because I've been training hard at this for 10 months, and just because I'm smaller doesn't mean it's going to be a walk in the park, and he's going to find that out tomorrow night.
Speaking about you being smaller, he is a big boy. Obviously, when you were fighting, he couldn't even been something on your mind, so you didn't see him. Today's your first time really getting a good look at him outside of video. What were your initial thoughts?
My initial thought was, damn, he big.
Yo, you know he sent me a picture of his heavy bag on the floor. I guess that's insinuating he knocked it off the chain.
Yeah, bags don't hit back, though, man.
Woo-wee. All right, well, let's bring on now his opponent, the Azteca King, Juan Alabarán. All right. Juan, jump on that scale, champ. Let's get that official weight. El Diablo. 315 pounds. That is a big boy. Juan.
What's good?
Man, you coming in here looking like a killer for real.
It's going down tomorrow night. I'm not playing around. We going with the KO.
So I see you with the Pablo Escobar shirt.
We represent the streets all day.
Ooh. So you heard Chino, man. He said just because he's small doesn't mean that he's going to fall.
I'm going to show him that this is the heavyweight division, and nobody. He's talking about going down the light heavyweight, all that. This is why he's gonna go down there when he meets me tomorrow night.
Chino, I ain't gonna front. I gotta spice it up because I hear him talking greasy, but I also hear like a little bit of stuttering. You think he's nervous himself?
He probably a little nervous. This is his first time talking in front of a crowd. It may not be because he's scared of me, but you know what I'm saying? So
A little bit of anxiety?
Yeah, maybe a little bit of anxiety, and that's probably going to carry over to the ring. So just relax, baby.
That is a good piece of advice, Juan. Obviously, in the ring, you get that energy done because of the anxiety, the lights, the people cheering. How are you going to take that in?
You know, we worked hard, we trained hard, and I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about anything tomorrow night.
So give me your prediction, man. I'm not going to keep you guys up here any longer.
I'm going for the KO end of the second round. Shout out to Baldy.
Second round? You ain't making it all three, champ?
I guess not. We'll see.
What's your prediction?
I think I'm going to stop him in the beginning of the third.
Oh, wow. Wow. Now, I do want to get a prediction on how many shirts we're going to see in the building. Is this the new logo we'll be seeing tomorrow night?
Yes, sir. I'm thinking around the same, probably around 30, 40 people.
Wow. Congratulations to you. This is an exciting heavyweight fight. You guys make sure you tune in. Let me get a face-off, gentlemen. Face-off. Let me get a face-off.
It's game over tomorrow night.
Yeah. Size don't mean nothing, boy. Believe me.
Oh, you'll find
Size
out.
don't mean nothing.
You're going to find out.
Size don't mean nothing.
Let's go, champ. That got spicy. I like it. I like it.
Man, that was a good face-off, man. I'm pumped and I'm hyped for that fight.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. I think out of all of the fighters thus far, Joe, these guys right here really want to get into it. You know what I'm saying? They're going to shoot, and they're going to shoot for the KO. This is the heavyweight division, Joe. You know what happens in the heavyweight division. Any one punch can change a moment in whatever time in the fight, and that's what we're going to get with these two guys. Gino Rivera, I was impressed with his last bout.
Right.
I mean, what did you think?
Yeah, I was impressed, man. I was very impressed. My first time seeing him in Border Wars 11, and he really impressed me, and he's going to bring it. This might be the most entertaining bout tomorrow. That's what I predict.
Absolutely. It's always fun.
The energy is there. Everything, you know, I think they're going to bring it, man. The heavyweights, we might get a KO, man.
Yeah, I mean, look, we've had quite a few KOs. Now we're on our 12th event, and we've had a few in the Border War series, and you know, it's always been good. You know, it's been some. Well, okay, Joe, you're gonna take a recess.
Yes.
You know, Joe, we are thankful that he was on with us right now. But again, guys, listen, we're here, Watertown, Wisconsin. And it's live action. There's a great crowd in here right now. And, you know, we love being down here in Watertown. It is a fight town. People like boxing. People like fighting. And there's nothing better than a good matchup, in my opinion, for some good entertainment. And you're going to be getting that tonight. Whoa! Who is here is Cash Wheezy himself.
Yo, where the camera at?
Cash Wheezy, the camera's right there, brother. And
What up,
you
what
are
up?
live right now. This is it right here. Hey, listen, you know, we all know that Cash Wheezy is one of the TBV alumni and members for
OG.
a while, OG. And he's taken care of plenty of productions, worked with plenty of artists. So, you know, he's kind of a celebrity in this.
Nah, they know me, man. Y'all stop acting like y'all didn't see me before. Yo, so I just got in. This face-off was exciting. It was Gino Rivera and Juan.
Gino
They're
Rivera and
both
Juan,
calling KO, so it actually got a little bit exciting over here.
I was just telling Joe that Wheezy, man, and I can't imagine who's gonna try to top that, because that was really, really an intense face-off. You know,
It was intense. It was friendly, but at the same time, for real though, they both want to go for knockouts. They both heavy. I don't know. Do you see a knockout? Do you see somebody getting like busting the load and then getting knocked out?
Be honest with you, I can't speak for Juan Albaran. He has the right attitude for fighting.
That's the bigger one,
You know,
Juan.
that's the bigger one. And Gino Rivera obviously looked good his last matchup. So So we're gonna go to Ness now. Who's gonna be
All
announcing
right,
the
let's
second
go.
fight.
Let's go see this.
All right. We are back, and it's getting even better. As we get to the main event, these fights get higher and higher in quality. Right now, I want to introduce to the building Austin. Austin Horaldo. I have no clue. You're going to have to teach me how to pronounce that. How do you pronounce? No.
Oh, Guajardo.
Guajardo, okay. Well, Austin V drove all the way from Hobbs, New Mexico for this one. So give a round of applause just for that. And he made his way. Now, how many hours was that drive?
20.
Wow, 20 hours. Oh, my God. Step on the scale, champ. £170 pounds, Austin, and he's got chancletas on. His fight is at 168, so obviously he's in good shape, and you drove 20 hours for this fight, and you finally got to see the killer, right? We couldn't find anyone to fight Milwaukee's own Jerome Lambert, but Racine's own Jerome Lambert, but Austin, you stepped up to the plate, man. What is it that you've seen in Jerome?
Honestly, I didn't see any weaknesses or anything like that. It's just the fact that I wanted to test myself, honestly.
Wow, but on your first fight, why not take, I guess, something a little lighter? I mean, this guy has 30 amateur fights.
No, I understand. I just wanted to see where I stand, and if the way I believe in myself, if it's the real deal is what I really wanted to see.
All right, well, let's bring out his opponent, Jerome Lambert from Racine, Wisconsin. Move a little. Okay. Jump on that scale for me, champ. £168. All right, we got ourselves a fight. Jerome, man, it was hard to matchmake you, obviously. You showed tremendous skill in your last fight here in Watertown, Wisconsin versus Joshua Lang. Salute to Joshua for stepping up to the plate, but now you got another one. Is it going to go down exactly the same, or are we going to see a difference?
I don't know how it's going to go down exactly, but I know I'm walking away victorious. I made the sacrifices. I did what I had to do, and I feel good, and I'm going to look even better.
Now, looking at your opponent for the first time, do you think, A, he made a mistake, and B, he might be too small for you?
I know for sure he made a mistake.
Austin.
I ain't making no mistake.
And why is that?
Man, I just know me, you know what I'm saying? I know how I grew up and everything like that, and it ain't nothing. I ain't scared.
Well, let's get a face-off, man. All right. Oh. All right. We got some good sportsmanship. That's good. Exit that way. All right.
Yo, so we got Austin versus Lambert Jerome, and Jerome to me looks like the athlete. Last season he won. I'm assuming.
Yeah, the last Border Wars, Cash, man. This guy showed tremendous skill, man.
That's as Nesta stated.
Yeah,
so,
he was popping the shots from the long range. He was fighting very aggressive in the phone booth, and he had a guy that some thought that was going to be more competitive than what it was, but the guy that he fought was still tough as nails. It was hard. It was hard to get him out of there. He took several shots, and the guy kept coming. But,
all right, so now we got Austin in front of him.
Yeah, so Austin's in front of him now. So we're going to go now to back to Nestor Gibbs, who's announcing the fights right now.
Right. All the way from South Jersey. Listen, this guy has actually been around the community from the very beginning. A lot of people may not know, but he was one of my first original co-hosts on the Boxing Voice podcast. If you haven't already subscribed, do so. I'm going to be giving out some stuff. And if you ain't subscribed, you ain't getting shit. But Robert the Genius is from South Jersey, and this is going to be his third fight. He's 2-0. He's got 2 big wins, and now he's going to go for the cruiserweight title versus one of the most dangerous fighters that we have, and probably one of the best stories that we have, because the man that he's going to be facing is a 48-year-old cruiserweight that has 2 big wins with 2 big knockouts. And he knocked out Jason Hotsey from right here in Milwaukee. So let me get on out South Jersey's own Robert the Genius. Oh, he coming out with the handy. Let me get a weigh-in, champ. So he's... Wow. 185 pounds with a bottle of Hennessy.
Right. Penny in the hand, 185. What?
Rob, I mean, you don't seem to be taking it serious with a bottle of Hennessy in your hand.
I'm serious. I'm just confident. I put in the work. Came here to give you guys fight of the night. Classic. Like my last fight. Just going to do it again. We're just going to keep doing that.
The only difference is there's a title on the line, and there could be 250 people or more. You don't think that's going to be a little different from your previous 2 fights?
Same pressure's on him that's on me. Like I said, I'm ready. I'm a beast. I'm a killer. You guys will see tomorrow, and I'm going for fight of the night. Classic.
All right, well, let's get on out his opponent, Helen from California. Right here. Helen from California. He's obviously the oldest fighter in Border Wars history and one of the most active and accurate. And by accurate, I mean those punches land with some vicious intentions, let me tell you. Let's bring on out Sir Bishop, the Black Matrix. Let me get around. 181 pounds. Sir Bishop, the Black Matrix, weighs in. This is actually a very, very, very interesting fight. One of my favorites. Bishop, man, when you first came into the community, you told me you had a plan. And here we are. Your plan is unfolding exactly the way you expected it would. Except that we have a caveat with Watertown, Wisconsin, and the future mayor, George Monterey, bringing us out here and giving you the opportunity to get this title shot in front of nearly 350 people tomorrow night. Is it going to be exactly how you envisioned it?
Oh, yes. Okay, so you want to see a fight that's got a lot of good action against 2 real dogs. Me and my man RTG right here, we about to light it up tomorrow. We're less than 24 hours away from showtime. So this is one fight right here you don't want to miss. This is the co-main. Let's go, champ.
Now, what you guys may not know, obviously, Bishop being 48, he chose the younger, undefeated Robert the Genius. How old are you exactly?
I'm 37.
So he has you by 11 years. Do you think that's going to be the downfall for him?
I mean, he's in great shape, and all the footage I've seen, he knocks dudes out. So, no, I'd say I'm the underdog, and that's just how I like it. It doesn't even matter, so.
Seeing him in person, is he smaller than what you expected?
Nah, I met my man Rob the Genius before. Okay, so don't let that size fool you. My man is a real one. He's a dog right here. Okay, so for all you guys that don't know, my man right here, he's got more experience than me, and he's 10 years younger than me. Okay, so I'm looking to upset the apple cart tomorrow. Let's get it. Come on, who wants it? Let's go.
Belt's on the line tomorrow. This is gonna be fight of the night.
Ooh, let's get a face off. Let's get a face off. Put the bottle down so you can hold the belt right. Take it. Take the belt, yeah. Bishop, face off.
Get him, man. Come on, man. Let's go. Fight of the night, right here.
I'm bringing it right to you tomorrow. You're
Fight.
gonna see what's up.
Fight of the night.
That's right.
Let's go.
You're gonna get 100%
Let's go.
on me.
Let's go, champ. Let's go.
Right. Well, I cannot wait for that one. I'm telling you guys, listen, when Bishop tells you that Rob is a dog, don't think that this guy is undersized.
Right now, because tomorrow that's coming home with me. So go ahead. You wear it right now because we know where that belt's coming tomorrow. What? South Jersey, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, don't drop the mic, champ. All right, all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to miss this one. It's going to be one of those fights of the nights. And let me tell you, when Bishop tells you that Rob is a dog, I can confirm. Not only have I been in the gym with him, not only have I watched him spar, I mean, listen, I can just attest to it that because he's smaller doesn't mean anything. Tomorrow is going to be a guaranteed fight of the night with fireworks. Going to go to the desk, and we'll be right back with a couple of more fights.
Yo, welcome back to the desk. Yo, you just saw Robert the Genius come out with a bottle of Hennessy. How Mayoga was that? All he needed was a spliff.
Broski, that was unexpected.
Unexpected, but that says a lot about him not being too serious. And I know Bishop had a KO the last time.
Well, you're not correct. He's had KOs. Actually, I think he's put away both opponents, if I'm not incorrect.
Gosh.
So, I mean, it's real brave, I guess, and unexpected for him to come out. Listen, I cannot sit here and say that Robert the Genius is not a serious fighter. He's come every time 100%, and he shows up to fight every time. So, maybe a shot is to throw him off. Psychological warfare. I don't think a shot's gonna.
Shot as in no shots of Henny.
Yo, but one shot of Hennessy, I don't think is gonna get him. It's a mind game. It's also a mind game. But we're gonna continue the weigh-ins.
Let's go to the stage.
Let's go to Nestor Gibbs now, who is at the mic.
All right. We are back, and we're going to stay with the big boys, and I mean big boys. Coming out from Greenville, South Carolina, I present to you, Watertown, the self-proclaimed Smoke 'em Out of the heavyweight division. Smoke 'em out, Jay. Come on out. This side.
We hit.
All right, let me get behind you. All right. Smoke 'em out, Jay. For those that don't know, he scored an explosive knockout over Supermex, who was supposed to be here and isn't, unfortunately. Our prayers go out to him. He did suffer COVID, so hopefully he recovers from that. But smoke 'em out, Jay. You finally made it. Just getting in the building. Let me get an official weight. I mean, you're a heavyweight. You ain't got to strip. You could just step up. Oh, you lost some weight there. He's been working 315 with clothes. He weighed in 315 without, the last time. So he's definitely weighs less now with all his clothes on. And we have been seeing you working, but your opponent is doubting that you're on his level. How do you feel about that?
I'm here to work. I'm here to show him different. That's why I showed up. He claims, he was almost a pro, but I'm here to show him that I got the smoke to put him out.
All right, well, let's not waste any time. Let's bring on out Houston's own 2-1 Border Wars record, all the way from Houston, Texas, the #1 ranked heavyweight right here in Border Wars. We're talking Mission Impossible, Sean Jones. Raffle tickets? Okay. Raffles? Okay, I need the science behind these raffle tickets.
All I do is sell tickets.
Oh.
Y'all want to see a show? Y'all want to see a show? Come out tomorrow night.
All right, well, Sean, let me get you on the scale and see what this man has to worry about. 229 pounds. I'm going to ask you first, man. Obviously with him being lighter, one would assume he's going to move quicker. What's your thoughts on his weight, and is that enough weight?
I don't believe it's enough weight. Like I said, I'm coming down from 344, weighed in at 304, so he's going to have to prove it. He's going to have to prove it.
This is not your first time seeing Smoke 'em out, but obviously it's your first time in a face-off with an opponent this big. You started your career at 175. For those that don't know, this man started at a light heavyweight, and here he is at a full-blown heavyweight. He has wins in the cruiserweight division, and now he's coming looking for, actually, cruiserweight and heavyweight. Here in Watertown, he just beat Morgan, who was the heavyweight, and makes him the #1 contender. He's looking to get this strap. And you got to go through Smoke 'em out, Jay. But now that you see him, what do you think? Because I know when Super Max seen him, things changed.
He's smaller than I thought.
Really? Good thing for you. You've been working. You've been working. So, hey, this is weight loss first.
Look, I was supposed to fight this man last time in Watertown, and he failed to make the flight.
Oh.
This is unfinished business. And last time I was here, I got me one of these. Where's yours?
I'm coming to take yours.
No,
I'm going to leave tomorrow with 2 of these.
I think I got yours and mine coming to me. I got to bring one back to the watch.
Let's get a face-off. Let me get out of here. It's getting spicy.
Ready? You better be ready.
You're not on my level,
man.
dog. You're not on my
I ain't
level.
gotta be on your level.
Not
I
on
got
my level.
this thing
I'm
that's
gonna
called
retire you.
smoke.
I'm gonna retire you
I'ma
back to
lay
your
you down.
farm.
I'ma put
I'm
you
gonna retire
down.
you back
I'ma
to that
put you
farm
down.
you are. I'm gonna
I got
retire
that
you back
smoke
to that
and I'ma
farm
put
you
you
are.
down.
I'm gonna retire
You
your
gonna
ass.
find
You
out.
old,
You gonna
nigga. You
find
old.
out.
I'm gonna
And the
retire
old
your
man
ass.
gonna show the
You
youngster
old.
how I
You
whoop
old. I'm gonna retire
show
your
you.
ass.
You ain't gonna retire, now I'm gonna show you, boy. Show up. You better be ready. Don't run.
That's
Don't
it.
run.
That's it. That's it. Go that way. Go that way. Yo, I love it. I love it. Yo. He said he's going to retire him back to the farm, man. Oh, my God. Go ahead, guys. Take it away.
Yo, what up? What? So that was Smoke 'em out, Jay. Smoke 'em out, Jay. But the 2-1 Border War record, Mission Impossible, Sean. All I do is sell tickets. What a gimmick! That was fun. And I think that the bigger man, since he scored the knockout against Supermax, I can't compare Sean to Supermax.
Bro, let me tell you
So-
something. Smoke 'em out, Jay. Really did lose weight.
Yeah, Mike.
Really did lose weight. So
I can see.
right now, I'm impressed by that. And you always get a fight with Jones. Shout out to Jones Wealth Academy, also, man. This guy's-
How did he get his medal? What was his win like? Was it?
Oh no, it was impressive.
Was it skillful? Was it a stoppage? Was it a little sloppy? Like, be real.
No, listen.
This is
at
Border
ti-
Wars, and
listen, at
people
times,
go for knockouts
at
sometimes.
times Jones can get a little bit sloppy, but he always gets the win. Sometimes he turns it into a rough fight, but he does the effective work. Smoke him out, Jay. We're going to see more of him because right now we've only seen one round in a knockout. But,
I think
Who
smoke him.
knows?
Smoke him out. Smoke him, Jay.
Smoke him out, Jay.
Smoke him out, Jay. Looks like he could absorb a punch from. All I do is
Bro,
sell tickets.
It's gonna be a knockout. But we're gonna go back to our announcer, Nestor Gibbs, on the mic.
On the mic.
All right, it's time for the main event of tomorrow night. Oh, man, and this is probably the best Border Wars story we have, to be honest with you. Marvin the Tank Furman is from Irving, Texas, and he started his journey with us, maybe 4 years ago now. When he came to Border Wars, he was 248 pounds, and he had 2 heavyweight fights, and he won both of those fights. Moved down to cruiserweight and had a cruiserweight fight there and won some titles, and then had a draw, moved down nearly to light heavyweight in a catchweight cruiserweight fight, still in between that cruiserweight limit, and now he's 4-1 draw, no losses. He's the first unified champ of Border Wars, and now he's going to attempt to be the first 2 division champ as he moves down now to his 3rd division. Again, he started at heavyweight, went to cruiserweight, and here he's going to be weighing in at 175 pounds. So I want you to put your hands together for the former undefeated WBC and WBA cruiserweight champion of the Border Wars series, Marvin the Tank Furman. All right, Marvin weighs in at 172 pounds, coming in under the limit and ready to go. Ripped and ready, my friend. Yo, you're looking the part. You're looking the part, my friend. How are you feeling?
Oh, I feel great, man. I feel great. Camp was great. Best work I've had in a long time, and I'm ready to go.
For those that don't know, again, Marvin is all the way from Dallas, Irving, Texas, but he trains with one of the trainers that helped start Earl Spence Jr., the current IBF and WBC welterweight champion. So that gym is definitely producing champions. And if you don't know, this is Tank's logo right here. You can check out his Instagram. Go ahead and cop yourself a shirt if you want to be supporting him tomorrow night. But Tank, this is going to be a rematch with Queen City's own Anthony Edwards, the Cobra. It's someone that you know intimately. Why did you give him the opportunity to face you again?
I think we had a good show the first time we fought, and he felt like he wasn't 100% in that fight. And I also felt like I wasn't really 100% in that fight. Even though I did get the win, it was a very close fight, and I want to give him that opportunity, I guess, to maybe redeem himself. But, you know, I'm a totally different animal now, so the outcome is going to be the same, and I'm going to be a two-division champion.
Now, how long ago was your first fight with him?
I want to say maybe about a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, about 3 fights ago, I believe.
Wow. So what do you think is going to be different in his style?
I don't think there's anything much different in his style, man. I think it's the same Cincinnati style, the pretty boy style. And nothing's changed, you know, from his last fight. He looked the same, you know, compared to my last fight. You know, I've improved tremendously. So I think he's going to come out doing the same thing, and he's going to be surprised the way I come out this time.
So I got to ask, how do you feel you are any different from his last opponent?
From his last opponent, well, in my style of fighting, I'm a lot more aggressive. I throw a lot more punches. I'm a nonstop mover, man. I keep coming. That's why they call me the Tank. You know, I come and come and come, and I don't stop. So his last opponent didn't really bring that pressure towards him. So I think that's going to be the difference.
All right, stand right here. All right, let's bring on out the Queen City Cobra from Cincinnati, Ohio, Anthony Edwards, hailing at 5'9". Excuse me, let me get around. Jump on the scale. £172. Anthony Edwards, the Queen City Cobra, steps on the scale, ripped and shredded. What's up?
You know, man, ready to go.
So obviously, you know Marvin just as well as he knows you. He feels that there's not going to be any difference in your style. Do you think that he has made any changes?
He's evolved. I mean, it's fun. You know, honestly, it's fun to see guys evolve. It's fun to see everybody get better. You know, it's fun to watch him get better. He's got a great story, but every story has an end to it. And so, you know, it was a great show. I mean, he did what he was supposed to do last time. I wasn't my best. You know, obviously, maybe supposedly he wasn't, but that was the best I've ever seen him. I mean, the great thing about it, I rise to the occasion. You know, I fight to the level of my competition. So if he's as good as he thinks he is, it'll be a great fight.
Well, in his mind, he feels like you're the one that has something to prove because he got the win. Do you think the pressure's on him to do what he did the first time, or is the pressure on you to upset the apple cart?
I like running on E. So there's no pressure on me. I love.
Whoa, spicy.
We'll see what it is next time. We'll see what it is. I mean, Tanks drink a lot of gas. We'll see if you got it. You know, you can bring the.
Well, we might as well get that face off. These were supposed to be your belts.
Yeah,
they were mine. They are
mine.
You can leave them in that division. I'll come back and get them later.
Nah, ain't going nowhere.
We'll see.
Ain't going nowhere.
We'll see.
Two-division champ. First two-division champ.
No.
Only thing
Maybe
retiring
next
is
time.
you.
Maybe next time.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe next time. Maybe next time.
Well, all right. Our main event, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, If you can't buy your ticket, you better click it. It's going to be free right here on youtube.com/Thaboxingvoice. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Get those alerts. Set your reminders because it's going to be, look, they're still out there. I don't know what's going on. It's going to be a barn burner, I'm telling you. All right, gentlemen, it's over. Let me bring on out our other heavyweight, Cody, who was waiting desperately for LJ Walker, the Don from Milwaukee, so they can have an official face-off. But unfortunately, LJ is still en route. Cody ready to go. Cody, man, go ahead and step on the scales. All right. 267 pounds. Oh, Cody, you're a big boy.
Yeah.
How are you, man?
Pretty good, man. Good to be here.
Is this going to be your first fight?
Nope. First boxing match.
Okay,
Yep.
so you are
Kickboxing. Yep.
And what gym are you out of?
I was at Rufus Sport. I've been just kind of soloing it for this fight, but.
And how'd you hear about Border Wars?
Through James Clark. He hit me up, and then my old opponent, one of my first opponents, called me out and then backed out right away, and then they gave me this other guy. So.
Okay. So you don't know anything about LJ Walker the Don?
Nope.
Except that he has a nice, cool name, right?
Yeah.
So what's your fighting style like?
Well, I mean, my base is Muay Thai kickboxing, but, I've switched it up doing boxing. I bring the fight, I come forward, and I don't quit.
So who's been helping you with your striking game?
Well, I mean, I've been traded with some of the best in the world since I was 17 years old. UFC guys. Duke Rufus is my head coach, but then just some old training partners that I've known for a long time. I've been working mitts, and so, yeah, just getting ready, getting my cardio back, and here we are.
So what kind of performance can we expect from you?
I'm gonna bring the fight. I come forward. Like I said, nothing will break me. I'm gonna come and I'm gonna walk him down and I'm gonna beat his ass.
Oh, well, that's what we were trying to get out of him. He's gonna beat his ass, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow night, LJ Walker the Don versus Cody. Cody, what is your last name?
Heck.
Cody, that was simple. Cody Heck. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, brother.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, there you have it.
Yo, Marvin the Tank Furman from Irving, Texas, takes boxing serious. I remember him early Border Wars. Doesn't even look the same. Physically,
Totally different person.
a totally different man. And the first thought that I had was like, yeah, I remember him fighting Anthony, Queen City Cobra from Cincinnati.
It was a good fight.
And it was an awesome fight. And Anthony doesn't play. He literally said how I thought of him. He fights on E. Like, he's always let it all out. And at the end of the night of the fight, he's just huffing and he's sweating and fighting. And that's going to be the best fight. I'm actually excited for the main event. What did he say? He had a quote. I wrote it down. I wrote a quote that King Cobra said. It's true. Anthony does rise to the occasion. No, he said, great story on Marvin, but every story has an end.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Listen, it was theatrical up there for a second. I thought these guys had planned what they were saying because they were saying it good. Punchline heaven. Listen, we know what we're getting from Tank. He's always a come-forward pressure fighter. He's grown as a fighter. He's shown us different wrinkles now in this game. He's a totally different person, as you said. He's lost a lot of weight, been around for a while. He's going for the 5-0. He's a two-title champ. And Anthony the Queen Cobra does not like that stain and that loss on his record with the Tank. So he's bringing it really, really serious.
Good fight, too. There may be an upset. And Furman, Marvin, he's 0 on his record, right? No losses?
No losses for Furman.
Just a draw.
Yep.
And Marvin, that is Anthony's only loss?
I believe that's Anthony's only loss, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I know that he's had some fights fall out. But listen, Queen City Cobra is a striker, a fast striker. He's known for his speed. He blasts off those calves, and those quads pretty freaking quick.
Right.
So we know what we get with him also, man. It's a title matchup, main event. I believe that's the main event. So, I mean, look.
It is the main event.
I can't tell you too much about Cody. This is Cody's first time in the Border Wars series.
Cody's a kickboxer.
That's what we
who
can
says
tell
he's
you.
coming to bring the fight and is not going to back down.
So what do you think about him being a multi-kickboxer just doing an actual boxing match? How do you think that's going to feel for him?
Well, in kickboxing, you strategize using both, right? Your foot and your leg. You set up a shot maybe with your legs, right? You might do the same with your hands. So now he's actually losing one of his weapons.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to.
I don't know who his opponent is, by the way.
I mean, Cash, you know it had to be an adjustment, right? It had to be an adjustment. You're used to throwing kicks. Maybe your stance is a little different. I don't know. The guy that he's fighting, Don, I don't know him either, so I can't say much, but we're going to go move forward with the cards. And that was the actual last card for the night.
That was the main event.
They got us. I mean, look, there's so many fights that were coming in. I lost count, but that was the last fight. Cody was the last fight.
The Border Wars belt is on the line for who?
Listen, y'all, it's going
Bishop,
down. It's going
Sir
down.
Bishop.
It's going down tomorrow. It's going down tomorrow, Cash Weezy.
So explain these belts, though.
Well, real quick, before we cut out, these belts are our first official TBV titles.
Who's fighting for these titles?
We all know who's fighting for these titles. We have Robert the Genius with
Bishop, Sir Bishop.
Sir Bishop fighting for one title, and the other title, I believe, is for Mr. Tank Furman. And
Queen City Cobra.
If I'm not mistaken, if I am mistaken,
It makes sense, though.
I don't necessarily chop me up. So we're done for tonight, guys. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. YouTube channel free, live stream. Tune in. Don't forget, if you had it already on the subscribe bell or the notification bell, that's good for you. It's going to come right up when we go live. So make sure you tune in with the guys. We're out of here. Cash Weezy, Nestor Gibbs in the back hitting it. And
TBV_Casual Fan is my Twitter handle and my YouTube channel. All right, y'all. Peace, man.
All right,
peace.
Hey, listen, we're out of here, guys. Yeah.